No, thank you.
Welcome to the West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. Would you all please rise and join me in a moment of silence to recognize those brave men and women serving our country, those who have fallen, and for your own personal thoughts. Please remain standing. Would Finn LaFontaine and Reese Bunker please come forward? Our national anthem will be performed by Finn LaFontaine. Then please remain standing for the pledge to the flag led by Student Council President Reese Bunker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Awesome job.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening. Superintendent Bodwell, members of the school committee, Board of Selectmen, Senator Timilty, faculty, staff, family and friends, and most importantly, our graduates, the class of 2024. I would like to welcome all of you to this ceremony. I am proud to introduce the class officers and other honorable leaders of the class of 2024. Would these students please rise when I call your name? President Alyssa Bassett. Vice President Noah Schneeweiss. Secretary Riley De Silva. And Treasurer Derek Cashman. Students wearing gold cords and tassels have been inducted into the National Honor Society. This represents excellence in academic performance. Special recognition to officers President Thomas Stapleton, Vice President Noah Schneeweiss, Secretary Rachel Ginich, and Treasurer Derek Cashman. Would all members of the National Honor Society please stand for recognition? The wearing of yellow and red cords is to recognize induction to the Spanish Honor Society on the basis of outstanding achievement in Spanish. Special recognition to officers President Kaylee Pettinelli, Vice President Ella Dunbury, Secretary James Sheedy, Treasurer James LaGrice, Public Relations Rachel Ginich. Would all members of the Spanish National Honor Society please stand for recognition? The wearing of red, white, and blue cords is to recognize induction to the French Honor Society based on outstanding achievements in French. Special recognition to officers President Riley Bain, Vice President Chloe Brown, and Secretary Emma Dowdle. Students wearing pink cords have been inducted into the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Special recognition to President Finn LaFontaine and Vice President Ryan Sergi. Would all members of the Tri-M please stand for recognition? One student is wearing a blue and green cord, which symbolizes successful completion of all requirements for the Global Citizens Honor Program over the past 4 years. Would Kaylee Pettinelli please stand for recognition? Would all senior members of the Global Citizens please stand for recognition? I would like to take a moment to thank the senior class advisors, Mrs. Macmillan and Mr. Hyde, for their dedication to the senior class. Thank you to Mr. Hanna, Mrs. DiLorenzo, Mrs. Flynn, and Mrs. Macmillan for all their hard work and assistance in setting up this ceremony and all senior-related activities. Mrs. Mishley should be commended for working with our student speakers. Thank you to Mr. Smith and his crew for recording tonight's ceremony, and Mr. Collins and Mrs. Edgar for all their help with the sound tonight. Mrs. Hamlin and her staff should be commended for all their help in setting up the ceremony. It takes a village, and I am so grateful to work with the very best. Yeah, you can give them a round of applause. They deserve it. At this time, I would like to call upon Mr. Mark Bodwell, Superintendent of the West Bridgewater Public Schools, to the podium for his welcome address to the class of 2024.
Good evening to our guests, school and town officials, staff, family members, friends, alumni, and most of all, the class of 2024. Tonight, we celebrate years of hard work, dedication, and the many accomplishments of this class. These achievements have come in the classroom, on the athletic fields, on stage, and through participation in extracurricular activities. This memorable occasion is not just a reflection of your achievements, but a testament to the exceptional support and love of an entire community committed to your success. No one can achieve success alone. Behind every accomplishment and every milestone, there lies a network of support from family, friends, teachers, and mentors. I've been fortunate to serve as both an elementary and a high school principal. Over the past 4 years, my office has been at the Spring Street School, where I share space with our preschool and kindergarten students. One of the highlights of my time there has been having lunch with small groups of kindergartners. If you seek entertainment, laughter, joy, and true insights into life, come join me. These little ones never fail to share stories about their families, interests, pets, and activities. It's remarkable to witness how engaged they are at such a young age, marking the beginning of their integration into the broader community. As I look into their eyes, I envision them in the future occupying the very seats you're in today. And as your loved ones watch our graduates, I'm certain they see the image of that little 6-year-old cherishing those early days fondly. Our mission of the West Bridgewater Public Schools is clear and unwavering: to work together with home and community to provide our students a safe environment in which to acquire the knowledge, skills, and values needed for success in a diverse and global society of the 21st century. As we gather here today, we reflect on the partnership of our entire school district and the community in fulfilling this mission. But our mission extends far beyond your time in our schools. It's a continued commitment to fostering a culture of inclusivity, respect, and lifelong learning. We recognize that our collective strengths lie in our differences, and that by working together we can achieve far more than we ever could alone. The commitment to our mission began with your earliest days of schooling and the earliest lessons taught by those who care for you. From the dedicated and caring educators who have nurtured the minds and hearts of our students, to the supportive families who have been relentless in their encouragement and guidance, you all have played a pivotal role in preparing our graduates for the challenges and opportunities that await them in the future. The setting of tonight's ceremony is not only beautiful, but historically significant. Just behind me is Pulpit Rock, where over 360 years ago in 1663, Reverend James Keith first addressed the residents of Old Bridgewater. I imagine young and old coming together to listen to his words that day. They understood that their success and survival was predicated on helping one another. As you step into the world, remember the invaluable lesson that the support of a community is not just a privilege, but a responsibility. Just as you have benefited by the unwavering support, so must you pay it forward. In the words of Helen Keller, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. As you leave our school district and venture out into the world, remember that you are not just individuals, but members of a larger community that believes in your potential and supports your dreams. It's been said it takes a village to raise a child. The proverb underscores the importance of collaboration, communication, and collective action to create an environment where every child can thrive and reach their full potential. Graduation is not just an end, but a glorious beginning of a journey filled with endless possibilities. This journey will be sustained by the knowledge, skills, and values acquired in the West Bridgewater Public Schools. Find joy in your triumphs and your adventures while embracing the challenges that come your way, and always remember the support and encouragement of your teachers, family, friends, and community. Thank you for demonstrating Wildcat pride and for allowing us to be part of your journey. We've enjoyed the ride. We're so proud of you. Please join me in applauding the class of 2024.
Thank you, Mr. Bodwell. It is my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2024, Alyssa Bassett.
Good evening, Superintendent Bodwell, Mrs. Page, Mr. Hanna, members of the school committee, faculty, family, friends, and of course, the graduates of the class of 2024. It is a great honor to be speaking to you all today. To be honest, I've been fearing this moment for the past few weeks as I've tried writing this speech. But that fear is actually what helped me realize what I wanted to talk about. When we're young, we're afraid of things like spiders, snakes, and clowns, but for me, it was risks. A risk is anything that exposes you to danger, harm, or loss, and in my eyes, anything that led me to any of those was not worth doing. As I've grown up, I've learned that it's important to take those risks and live life to the fullest, because life is not as serious as we've made it out to be. It took me a while, but I finally learned that in order to get anywhere in life, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try things even if you doubt yourself. Not everything you do will go your way, and it's important to realize that that's okay. Being uncomfortable for a bit, but knowing you tried, is better than wondering what you could have done if you'd given it a chance. If I had never tried hurdles in the 7th grade because I was only 4'11" and scared I would fall, I would have never found my true passion for it. If those who entered the Mr. WB show never did because they didn't want to embarrass themselves, they wouldn't have ended up with some of the best memories, and in one case, a crown. If Thomas Stapleton never decided to eat 26 pieces of pizza at Nature's Classroom because he feared his stomach couldn't handle it, we wouldn't have ended up with a funny story that we still laugh about, and he wouldn't have learned his max is probably closer to 25 pieces. And if I had never decided to run for class president because I was scared I would lose, I wouldn't be speaking up here today or have gained half the opportunities I have from it. You never know what you can do or what you will gain until you decide to take the risk. As you move on to the next chapter of your life, remember to live it to the fullest. Do what you want to do, not just what your friends or families want you to. Try out for a team, take unique classes, or try new hobbies. The worst that happens is you find out it's not for you and you move on to the next thing. We're no longer restricted to the 7:30 to 2:05 school day with the same 100 kids we've been with for years. As important as the next few years are for our future careers and lives in general, they're also important in finding ourselves and making memories that will last a lifetime. Don't waste all your time stressing over school, your friends, or work, and remember to actually live a little. Take the time as an opportunity to branch out, find out who you are, or embrace the person you've always known yourself to be. In doing this, try to incorporate the feelings of excitement and joy that we all had when we were younger. We recently got our letters back from our 6th grade selves, and as I'm sure many of you also did, I concluded with, "I can't wait to be my future self." Reading this, I wish I could go back and tell myself everything's not as fun as it was when we were younger. We don't get as excited over the feeling of Christmas morning. We don't think it's so cool to go out shopping or out alone. And Dunkin' is a daily purchase, not a once-in-a-while sweet treat. But why can't life be fun even though we're older? So moving forward, I encourage you to find your new self and embrace your younger self within to continue to find the joy in the little things in life. In closing, I'd like to congratulate you all on this great accomplishment. I want to remind you that as you go on to your future endeavors, don't be afraid to take intelligent risks. In other words, don't be stupid, and be who you truly are. For helping me to become the person I truly am today, I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, and Charles, for the endless support. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. My friends. I wouldn't be where I am today without them, my friends, and everyone who's helped me inside and outside of school. I'm so proud of how far we've come, and I'd like to wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. It is my pleasure to introduce academic leader Avery Cloutier.
Good evening, Superintendent Baldwell, Mrs. Page, Mr. Hanna, members of the school committee, faculty, family, friends, and of course, the graduates of the class of 2024. The future is upon us. As Keanu Reeves once said, it is incredibly empowering to know that the future is in your hands. As high school seniors, we are expected to have our lives figured out, or at least the next 4 years of it. First, we have to decide whether or not to attend college, which is a pretty big decision in and of itself for a 17-year-old. You have to consider the time commitment, distance from home, the astronomical prices, and much more. Furthermore, we have to choose which college to attend specifically, and which one of the 100 of available majors we want to study during our time there. This major is intended to lead us directly to our profession, where we will dedicate years of our lives to trying to climb the ladders of success. It seems ironic that I'm the one speaking to you all when I just picked which college to enroll to about 2 weeks ago and chose my major on a whim. However, I feel prepared for whatever lies ahead due to the education I received in West Bridgewater. Whether you have had a dream career or college in mind since you were a kid, or you are still unsure of both of your choices like me, not one person here truly knows what the future holds. Life is unpredictable. Opportunities will arise that you never could have dreamed of, as well as obstacles. I'm sure that I'm not the only one who finds this reality extremely terrifying, yet extremely exciting at the same time. While it is impossible to anticipate what will happen in the next 4 years, or even next year, we are able to control how we react. One moment. The phrase carpe diem, seize the day, has been uttered countless times to inspire people to take control of their lives. However, nobody explains how. What exactly does seizing the day mean? Do you have to work tirelessly each and every day, not letting a single minute go to waste? In my opinion, all that is required to make each day matter is to strive towards your goals and set yourself up for a better future. Life does not have to be all or nothing. It's all about balance. Little efforts each day will amount to great change. If you are given an opportunity, such as the one I was given to be speaking in front of you all today, I encourage you to take the chance despite the fear you may be feeling. You never know where your decisions will lead you. As I mentioned before, our reactions to the curveballs life throws our way are what define our future success. Thomas Edison, the man with over 1,000 patented inventions, once said, "I've not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Had he gotten discouraged and given up, we may be without hundreds of inventions that we rely on today. Instead, Edison persevered despite the hardships he faced. He analyzed what went wrong and kept trying different methods until he succeeded. Above all, he refused to declare that he had failed and maintained a positive outlook. Class of 2024, be like Edison. Before I go, I would like to take a moment to thank my parents and brother for helping and supporting me in every aspect of my life. I would also like to thank them for being insanely competitive about absolutely everything, which always pushed me to do my best. While the future is unknown, I believe that my fellow graduates and I are ready for what's to come. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Carpe diem. Thank you.
Thank you, Avery. It is my pleasure to introduce the class speaker for the class of 2024, Reese Bunker.
Good evening, Superintendent Bodwell, Mrs. Page, Mr. Hanna, members of the school committee, faculty, friends, family, and finally the graduates of the class of 2024. I would like you all to imagine the most beautiful stained glass mosaic in your mind. Every piece is carefully placed for the overall purpose of the artwork. When the sun shines, it illuminates to show the true beauty. We are a mosaic of the people surrounding us. Every single habit and phrase has been inspired by something, somebody, or somewhere. You may not know, I switched to gold jewelry when I was 14 because that's what my mom would wear. I always keep $10 hidden in my car because my dad told me to keep cash on me in case of an emergency. I always stop at every lemonade stand I pass because that's what my aunt does. While my family has had a profound effect on my life, adding pieces to my mosaic for the past 17 years, the people sitting behind me here have as well. As we have grown up together these past 12 years, we have helped shape each other into the people we are today. It is one of the last times that all 104 of us will be in one area. As we venture forth to the next chapter of our lives, we reflect on these crucial moments that make us who we are. Whether or not I remember that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, or the derivative is a slope of the tangent to the curve at a point along the way, hey, I will always remember these past years that I've spent with my peers. I will forever remember the races at the Roselle, the fun run at the Howard, midnight madness in middle school, and the school dances throughout high school. As we put our best foot forward and move into the future, remember to be kind, be humble, and be conscious how you impact others. This may seem easy when everything is going well, but when the sun isn't shining through your mosaic, making your world seem dim, you have to remember that even a dull color is better than nothing at all. Life is beautiful. We will grow, flourish, and embark on new opportunities, but there will be times when we fail. Failure is a vital factor to succeed. Every failure in your life will build you up to make you stronger. I think back to the time in 5th grade when I auditioned for an upcoming solo part for our chorus concert. To my surprise, I actually didn't get the part. My dreams were crushed, and it truly felt like the world was coming to an end. Although I'm not the next Taylor Swift, I did realize that the world doesn't come to an end when you don't get the 5th grade solo concert. It was a turning point in my life because after the initial sadness and embarrassment, I realized that life kept moving. So no matter how big or small the mistake might be, life keeps moving. You'd be crazy to think that some of the most successful people in life didn't fail. NBA All-Star Michael Jordan didn't make the varsity team his sophomore year. And author J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before the first Harry Potter book was published. When we fail, it is easy to get discouraged and ignore that it even happened. But as soon as we use it as a tool to learn, we will succeed. As we grow our separate ways and endeavor bigger and better things, whether that's college, the workforce, the military, or however you choose to live your life, don't be afraid to fail because it will teach you some of the best lessons. Before I finish off this speech, I would like everyone here at War Memorial Park and think of a moment that you have gained from another person here. You never know how you may be impacting someone, so make a conscious effort to make that impact positive. With this in mind, I would like to thank my parents, Mike and Jen, for all the love and support you have shown me. I would not have been able to do this without the help of my friends and family. Thank you, and to the class of 2024, I wish you all nothing but the best.
Thank you, Reese. I would like to invite the members of the chorus to come and sing a musical selection for you.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Down an unknown road to an endless fight. Though that road may wander, it will lead me to you. And 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance and will stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance and my journey is complete. Like a shooting star, I can go the distance. I will reach the world. I can face its storms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Belong.
Thank you, chorus. Maya Angelou once said, "Success is loving life and daring to live it." Class of 2024, you are at an exciting time in your life as you embark on the next chapter. I stand before you this afternoon or this evening, honored and humbled to have the opportunity to address you. In little over an hour, you will become a high school graduate. Graduation is a symbolic vault, a passage from the familiar walls of the middle senior high school to the unknown of the world that awaits you. It's a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, collaboration, and growth that provides each of you endless opportunities. Your character, integrity, determination, and resilience have set you apart. You have shown kindness and compassion to your peers and community. You have embraced diversity, fostered inclusivity, and led with an empathetic spirit. Each of you has a unique strength and personality which you share with us daily. You made us laugh, you made us shake our heads, but most importantly, you touched our hearts and etched memories within us that we will hold dear. I feel blessed to have been your principal and enjoyed the time spent with you. As you leave the West Bridgewater school system and move on to the next chapter in your life, I wish you well. I hope in the years ahead, when you reflect back on your time here, you do so with fond memories. I hope you can smile when you think of the time spent with your classmates, teachers, staff, coaches, and advisors. You have been blessed to be a part of the town of West Bridgewater and its schools and community. It is a special place to be. We are fortunate to have a dedicated and hardworking staff, a supportive community that values education, and most importantly, the most amazing young adults who we are privileged to work with daily. I would like to share with all of you some of the many accomplishments attained through the growth of knowledge and dedication of the class of 2024. 32 members of the class of 2024 were recognized by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts when they received the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship. This award is based on the students' outstanding performance on the MCAS. Would seniors receiving this award please stand for recognition? Boys State and Girls State invite students from Massachusetts who are seen as future leaders to attend a week-long prestigious event with peers from around the state. Would the following students please stand for recognition? James LaGrice and Alyssa Bassett. The class of 2024 continued the tradition of the senior project did an outstanding job. The projects were rigorous, creative, and incorporated 21st century skills. Would all members of the senior class please stand to be recognized for their participation in the senior project? We continue to have highly competitive athletic teams. Would all senior members of an athletic team please stand for recognition? The Environmental Club works to address issues both in the school and in the community. Would all members please stand to be recognized? The Diversity Club brings students together to discuss tolerance, acceptance, and ways to bring social awareness to our school. Special recognition to President Finn LaFontaine. Would all members of the Diversity Club please stand to be recognized? One member of the senior class sat on the Board of Inclusion Matters, the West Bridgewater CPAC, as a non-voting member. Would Riley DeSilva please stand to be recognized? The Mr. WB show is always a fun event for our seniors and families. Congratulations to Mr. WB 2024, Elijah Papat. Would all participants in the program please stand? Many students excelled in music during their tenure here in West Bridgewater. Would all senior band and chorus members please stand? 2 students received the St. Michael's Book Award in recognition of academic success and exemplary community service involvement. Would Alyssa Bassett and Michael McCallum please stand for recognition? Several seniors participated in the Ski and Board Club. For 6 Fridays, they headed to Wachusett Mountain to ski and snowboard. Would all members please stand for recognition? One student was the student town government representative. Would Emma Dowdle please stand to be recognized? The Drama Club had another outstanding year. Their time, talent, and energy continues to provide West Bridgewater with amazing live theater experiences. Members did a great job performance of Matilda Jr. and Annie Jr. Thank you to all who took part behind the scenes and on stage. Would all drama members please stand for recognition? Best Buddies fosters one-to-one friendships between high school students with and without intellectual developmental disabilities. Special recognition to co-presidents Riley DeSilva and Rochelle Victor. Would all members stand to be recognized? The Student Council helps to maintain a positive school culture in West Bridgewater. Special recognition to officers President Reese Bunker, Vice President Brooke Robichaud, Secretary Ava Matta, and Treasurer Luke Destramp. Would all members please stand to be recognized? The State Student Advisory Council establishes a dialogue between student leaders from public schools to the Board of Education. Would Alyssa Bassett, West Bridgewater's senior representative, please stand to be recognized? One student was instrumental in collaborating with our athletic director, Ms. Hamill, to bring esports to West Bridgewater. Would Captain Eli Laguerre please stand to be recognized? The staff of the West Bridgewater Climber put in a tireless effort to produce an outstanding yearbook. Please stand as I call your name. Alyssa Bassett, Riley DeSilva, Gabriella Daher, Rachel Ginich, Madison Keogh, Ava Matta, Samantha Morse, Cassidy Peralt, Brooke Robichaud, and Ava Zivon. Two students were MIAA student representatives. Would Reese Bunker and James Harris please stand to be recognized? Many seniors showed leadership qualities by being selected as an athletic team captain. Would all captains please stand? 5 students worked to receive the highest level of scouting, becoming an Eagle Scout. Would the following students please stand to be recognized? Henry Lone Baker, Aiden Burke, Christian Fredrickson, Derek Fredrickson, and Derek Mosel. Girls soccer and girls cross country were champions at the South Coast Conference. Would all members of a championship team please stand for recognition? Many student athletes were selected as South Coast Conference, South Shore League, Brockton Enterprise, Boston Globe, and Boston Herald All-Scholastics, as well as EMASS All-Stars. Special recognition to South Coast Conference MVP Players of the Year, Ella Dunbury and Rachel Ginich. Would all SCC All-Stars, SCC Honorable Mention, SCC Sportsmanship, South Shore League, and All-Scholastic recipients please stand? Many seniors gave of their time to be a Wildcat leader, working with the middle school students throughout the year. Would all Wildcat leaders please stand for recognition? The Photo Club shared many beautiful pictures with us throughout the year. Would senior members Ryan Sergi, Brooke Warren, and Anna Winchell please stand for recognition? Many students received scholarship at awards night. Over $120,000 was given out to our students. Thank you to the Howard Fund, Community Scholarship Foundation, the Class of 2024 Scholarship Fund, as well as additional local scholarships. Would all students who received a scholarship please stand to be recognized? One student is entering the military after graduation. Would Aiden Burke please stand to be recognized? We thank you for your service to our country. The WB Garden Club had a successful opening year with achievements ranging from fundraising and restoring old patio furniture for our new conservatory to weekly care of our indoor plants. Special recognition to President Rachel LeBaron, Vice President Kendall Beatty, Secretary Jay Labori, and Treasurer Reese Bunker. Several seniors served on the Superintendent and Principals Councils to share their student voice with administration. Would members of both councils please stand to be recognized? I would like to take a moment to recognize our outstanding educators and staff. We are blessed to have the most kind, caring, intelligent, and hardworking individuals who are dedicated to our students, school, and community. On behalf of the superintendent, school committee, families, friends, and the class of 2024, would all educators, past and present, in West Bridgewater, please stand to be recognized. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I want to congratulate the senior class for all they have accomplished. I am confident your years in West Bridgewater have afforded you the opportunity to build a solid foundation. Dare to take risks, and don't be afraid to fail. For as John F. Kennedy once said, only those who dare to fail greatly can achieve greatly. Class of 2024, I have no doubt you will make your mark on the world and make West Bridgewater proud. Thank you. I would like to now ask Alyssa Bassett, President of the Class of 2024, and Samara David, President of the Class of 2025, to please come forward for the presentation of the gavel.
This gavel comes with a great deal of power, responsibility, and leadership. I wish you the best of luck leading the Class of 2025. On behalf of the Class of 2024, I hereby pass this gavel to the Class of 2025 with the hope that you will make your senior year as unforgettable as ours.
On behalf of the Class of 2025, I accept this gavel. This gavel represents all the pride and honor that is West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School. We, the Class of 2025, would like to congratulate the graduates and wish all of you the very best in future endeavors.
Thank you, Alyssa and Samara. Mr. Bodwell, I am honored to present to you the graduating class of 2024. At this time, the graduating class will proceed to receive their diplomas. After all students have been called, they will be asked to stand as they pronounce their official status is made. The pronouncement of their official status is made.
Alyssa Marie Bassett, President, Class of 2024. Noah John Seamus Schneeweiss, Vice President, Class of 2024. Derek Timothy Cashman, Treasurer, Class of 2024. Riley Elizabeth Da Silva, Secretary, Class of 2024. Reese Dylan Bunker, Student Council President and Class Speaker of the Class of 2024. Avery Cloutier, Academic Leader of the Class of 2024. Sophia Ruth Adams. Riley Elizabeth Bain. Colin William Baker. Christian Thomas Bates. Kendall Alexandra Beatty. Jayla Maria Borey. Kaylee Boyd. Neela Marie Boyd. Kiara Lynn Brachek. Chloe Lynn Brown. Aiden Matthew Burke. Chloe Madeline Cicchetti. Antonia Rose Chicolo. Harry Thomas Clark. Aiden Joseph Connolly. Stephanie Nicole Costa. Matthew Daniel Craig. Tyler Jake Craven. Thomas Caesar Cruz. Gabriella Nadia Deher. Anna Isabel Dangoya. Anthony James Davidson. Michael Gregory Davidson. Luke Patrick Destramp. Emma Isabel Dowdle. Alyssa Kate Duarte. Ella Noemi Dunbarry. Mia Nicole Esterbrooks. Christopher Layton Flip. Julia May Ford. Nathaniel William Frechette. Christian Reed Fredrickson. Derek John Fredrickson. Rachel Rose Ginnich. Cadence Jillian Gill. Angelina Christina Goupel. Mia Harrington. James Andrew Harris. Maya Cherie Hebert. Victoria Ann Hunt. Janella Melier Jacobs. Adeline Kate Jenkinson. Christopher James Johnson. Samantha Nicole Jones. Madison Elise Keogh. Saad Khan. Angelina Rose Karowski. Brianna Nicolina LaFontaine. Eli Leon Laguerre. Kenley LeMay. James Thomas LaGrice. Rachel Nicole LeBaron. Henry George Lone Baker. Aiden Michael Mayer. Ava Nicole Matta. Michael James McCallum. Jenna Claire McDonald. Brandon Matthew McGonigal. Jack Charles McLaughlin. James Richard Mitchison.
Yeah, Jenna!
Samantha Joyce Morse. Derek Matthew Moselle. Matthew James Murphy. Benjamin Allen Nealon. Emma Lynn Nelson. Alexandra Elizabeth Navarez. Daniela Austin. Dominique Austin. Christian Joseph Packard. Cassidy Lynn Peralt. Kaylee Marie Pettinelli. Lucy Ruth Pimentel. Miguel Troy Pleasance Miranda. Elijah James Papat. Brooke Elise Robichaud. Braden Robert Ross. Meyer Sammy Salib. Samuel Richard Salter. Gavin A. Santos. Ryan Anthony Sergi. James Paul Sheedy. Caleb Michael Silva. Jaden Marie Soul. Catherine Lynn Spadia. Thomas Ryan Stapleton. Ashley Lindsay Steele. Quincy Wensley Sylvester. Nathan Nicholas Tatry. Ariana Lynn Thrasher. Rochelle Audrina Victor. Brooke Ariel Warren. Tyler Joseph Webb. Joshua Curtis Williams. Anna Mackenzie Winchell. Brendan Joseph Woods. Ava Loretta Zivon.
To complete your duties as president, Alyssa, please come forward to your classmates. the turning of the tassels, we ask that the families remain in your area until the graduates have exited the stands. It is an honor and a privilege to announce that you have completed all requirements set forth by the state of Massachusetts and the district. You are now a graduate of West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School.